Okay, just about set up here. Welcome. I'm Andy with OnPath Healing Arts. You can visit me at OnPath.health and subscribe and get Zoom links for free, weekly and monthly moving meditation and guided meditation sessions. We'll be diving into the areas of the mind, the heart, and the body, our experience in this life, and how to connect and tap into what we really are, and a greater presence, a greater sense of being, a higher perspective, those kinds of things. So we'll be, using primarily Qigong, a Chinese practice in energy, mind, body, spirit, um, that kind of thing, awareness, connection, and along with weaving in and out of various things that I do and teach. So here we are nearing the end of the year, and so today I'm going to take us through a few different pieces of a few different sets as we'll warm up the body and we'll connect in our body, mind, and energy. And then we'll move the body some more and connect and move things. And then at the end, we'll get into some centering and some concentration pieces of the mind, body, energy, and just various states of being, basic dimensions of being alive, mental awareness, upper hub, head, mind, emotional, love, awareness, middle hub, and the heart, and the lower hub we would think of as the physical core, as physical presence, essence, vitality, and then whatever we think about in terms of our sense of spiritual connection, our higher self, our consciousness, and the energy of life, and the energy that moves through our body and around our body. There's all kinds of maps of consciousness and ways to relate to things through psychology and science, through medicine, through philosophy and religion, and all kinds of ways that we interface with this reality and this experience of being a human. And so these are just some of my ways that I've experienced over the years and things that I'll share. At any time that you have a different perspective, please insert your own awareness of things. For what I am sharing is not the only way to go about it, and the best that we can do is a good guess most of the time, and really feel into what feels like true for us. And that's more important, as long as we're not infringing and oppressing and things like that outside of ourselves. What we do within ourselves is our domain and our true self, our sovereignty. And that's the power that we want to be connecting with each day through the breath, through the body. And then as we practice stillness meditation, which we'll do again later today, there'll be a live stream of energy guided meditation from 4 to 5 Arizona time. And we'll repeat this Sunday practice in a couple weeks on the 11th at 8:30, moving meditation, and a 4 o'clock guided meditation in Arizona time. So best way to get a hold of that is to subscribe and get the emails and get the Zoom links, and the Zoom links will stay the same, so you'll see that change time to time, and you'll receive email updates from Zoom, as well as an occasional email from OnPath, myself, as well as occasional live streams and plenty of videos on YouTube. You could actually study and gain quite a deep practice just by rewatching, replaying the videos that I already have on YouTube. So you can always subscribe and like and share and all those good things, comments and whatnot. So as we're moving into a new year, as we're passing through the solstice, and we're in the holiday season and lots going on. This is also a time where it can be challenging in health areas with colds and flus and things going around. And one of the areas that I'd like to tap into is from the Ifa perspective, the African tradition. It's a spiritual practice, but it's really a way of life. Ifa loosely translates as the way, kind of like the Tao in Taoism, the way. And it's just one of many ways to look at things, and we see this, in the cycles of seasons. We see this in all kinds of aspects of our personal lives and our life here on earth. And that's the notion, the idea of a cycle of birth, death, transformation, and rebirth. And we go through all kinds of cycles of that. Sometimes many of those experiences in one day. Sometimes those cycles last a week, months, years, decades, lifetime. So what we'll kind of be getting into contact with and presence with is within ourselves. Like, where am I at? What's the theme of what I'm working through? Personally, I've come out of a year of, last year got sick a whole bunch of times, and then, some old work trauma and martial arts injuries and stuff really showed up really strong. So I've been on a health and a renewing kind of cycle, as well as completions. And so we would look at that as the death cycle, or end of cycles, or the completions of things. So, given our birth and death, those ultimate experiences of birth and death, but we have all kinds of little transformations and births and rebirths that happen all the time when we complete a theme that's been playing out our lives, or we completely heal an area of the body, or we go through an illness cycle, or life changes, and all kinds of things. Can be a great experience, or it could be minor. It can be those little things that happen every day. And so one of the best ways that we can manage that experience is through centering into the self, through the breath, the mind, the body, the heart, and staying connected internally as we navigate and experience our external world. One of the more challenging areas, the end of cycle completion, change, and the transformation piece. Because until there's a rebirth, until there's something new, an updated version, until all that is played out, we're kind of in this integrative, incubative kind of state, and we don't precisely have a new normal. So there might be some confusion, there might be some highs and lows and things going on while we're going through that transformation piece, because we have, let's say, gone through a birth, becoming, we've gone through a change, an end of cycle completion, and now there's something ready new to emerge, and that's the rebirth. And so we would experience this in, spiritual and religious awakenings and epiphanies and self-realization. And then when we get to that actualization piece, that embodiment piece where, oh, this is my new reality, this is my life now. And what was once true may not be true anymore. What was once untrue may become true for us. So often we write ourselves off, and I did that a lot in my level of flexibility as a martial artist and a healing artist. That I was inflexible and pretty unathletic, and it took me many years to develop. And there's areas that at some point you're like, well, maybe that's not for me. But sometimes you can be surprised, and when we tap into our true nature and we circulate and flow our energy and our spiritual awareness, our consciousness, our mind, we'd be surprised that sometimes things open up, that things become developed that were underdeveloped, or things reconnect that may have been severed or tangled or blocked by some experience in our life, and especially the higher intensity experiences of trauma and PTSD and those kinds of things. So let's go ahead and get moving. Everything we do standing can be performed seated, and if you're standing, staying high and light and more narrow in your stance is easier than wide, deep, and long. That puts more pressure in the body. So depending on where you're at, if you're up to a challenge or if you need to keep it easy and pace yourself, there's always a way to make adjustments. And so just lean into your self-awareness. Does it feel good? Does it feel right? And what do I need to modify or skip, or just kind of hang out and move a little bit on your own? I won't be doing anything too intensive today. And so again, I hope you'll enjoy this and join me later on today for some guided stillness meditation. So let's begin. Just take a moment to connect into your body. Begin to focus your breath into the belly, your lower abdomen. Helps to soothe the mind. Helps the mind to anchor into the physical presence, physical experience. Helps to settle emotions, anchoring into the heart, to the body, through awareness, breath in the belly. Seated or standing. If you're standing, feel free to twist, sway, and move. Find yourself standing in stillness. It's a good place to be. Movement is very natural, so allow yourself to be what you are, as you are. And as we shift our awareness into this moment, we also allow ourselves to open up to within ourselves an awareness of areas that might be in a state of birth. Something new is on the rise. The new year. Allow ourselves to be aware of areas of death and of cycles, completions, change. Allow ourselves to become aware of areas of ourselves that are in a state of transformation, state of calibrating, integrating the changes that have taken place. And the areas of ourselves, our lives, that are in the phase of rebirth. Often these states of being interweave and connect and flow. It's not a straight line. And often various areas of our life and our experience will be in various states. We might be tuning into an awareness, a predominant state that maybe you've been in or coming into now. Just allowing yourself to be here in this experience. I find myself here. I am here. I am here, and they are here with me. I am here in this place. I am here in this body, in this heart, with this mind, in this greater awareness. I am here in this moment, present with my experience as I am now. I am receptive. I surrender to this greater inner nature, inner essence. I accept what is, which allows for the change that's waiting to happen to take place as we release resistance to what is. To move into self-love and trust. Trusting in ourselves and trusting in the unfolding of our life, of existence. As we open the heart to embrace unconditional, absolute love of all existence, source, divine, whatever your perspective on existence is, the source of that existence, embracing with love, gratitude, openness. Move moving up into the throat, into allowing what is best and next and right for now, for later. The ability to create, to express, moving up into the mind, brow, intelligence, insight, as we align with the truth of what is for us, as we release the illusions, the things that we might want but might not be a good fit, or things that may yet to be, that we long for now. We align with what is now. Up into the crown, kissing the top of the head, hovering above the head, a violet beacon of light, direct consciousness, higher consciousness. Exhale, press the hands down. Lift the hands up with a deep breath in. Feel the fullness, hold the breath, as if the hands press the breath out from the chest down to the belly. Empty out, feel the emptiness, the vacuum. Gather, lift, fill from the belly up. Belly expands, the middle section and the chest. Exhale and release, circulate. One more time, third deep breath. Adjusting our breath, adjusts our mind, our emotions, our nervous system, our body. Exhale. Now let the breath relax into the belly. And Chia, clap the hands together, or just rub the hands together. Focus on the breath in the belly. Let the hips open up, light bend in the knees. Feet are about hip to shoulder width apart. Breath is gentle, slow, deep in the belly. Not quite as expanded as the cleansing breath. The whole body taking part in the movement of the hands and the arms. As we activate the heart, the palm, Lao Gong. Slow down, separate the hands. Just take a moment to feel into the hands and the arms and the body. Let a softness unfold through your body, through the legs and the hips and the spine, the neck and the head and the shoulders and the arms, fingers, soft, easy, pliable, but strong and resilient. Pulling on a string from two ends. Holding at one end, the string has very little form. Pull it too hard at both ends and the string snaps. A light pulling from above and below, becoming elastic. Exhale, deep breath, hands towards the head. Gathering from the heart up into the head mind. Exhale down through the body. Maybe a side view, clasping the hands behind the back. Anytime we have the hands behind us and you'd rather have your hands on your belly instead, that's just fine. Lifting one leg at a time, lifting the heel. Just feel around the leg, what you're working with today. How's that feeling? Is there anything tight and painful? Is there anything that feels loose and weakened, or might be in a healing state? So just paying attention to what you're working with today as you begin to walk back and forth, lifting one heel at a time. During walking, hands can be on your belly, behind your back, or even on your hips. And just find your own rhythm. It could be really light and easy and slow, even just kind of rocking back and forth. Be slow and full and exaggerated. If you're on a steep climb, or it might be somewhere in between as we activate the legs and the feet. Circulating, pumping breath through the lungs, breath in the belly. Pumping blood through the body, through the heart. pumping chemical energy, bioenergy, pumping awareness, guiding thought awareness, activating Yang Quan, the bubbling wells, the springing well, just behind the ball center of the foot, at the kidney 1 point in the meridian channels, the acupuncture system, soles of the feet, and slow it down. Hands on the hips, rocking side to side. Just feel how far you can go, what feels right and comfortable to you. Different than bending from the waist and getting a side stretch. Focus on the hips, rocking the hips side to side. It'll be light, minimal, and easy. Feel into your body. Hands on the hips, or you can have them on your belly. You can have them just about anywhere you like. Hands on the hips. A nice place to be. Helps to connect the awareness, the mind, into the lower abdomen, the lower core, lower hub. Begin to draw a circle in the air. Pelvis forward, the side and back. Hip revolutions. Open up the hip ball joint. Lightly stretching the hip flexors. Focus the breath in the belly. Gentle massage the lumbar spine. Take it light and easy or big and full. Reverse the circle. Focus the breath into the belly. The basic premises of yoga and qigong and things like that, besides strengthening the body, becoming more flexible, gaining better, higher levels of mobility, body mastery. One of the other areas is that by connecting and moving through the body, it helps us to work out the kinks and the tensions in our mind, our thinking, our emotions. So we spend some time working it through, moving it through the body. And then when we go into meditation and stillness and other things, then we're a lot more coherent and connected throughout our whole system. That's the basic idea. So we warmed up a little bit. You can stay in a high, light, and easy natural width, Chi stance, natural stance. Or you could open up the legs a little bit and go a little wider for this one. Feet are parallel, but you could also turn the toes out slightly, moving in and out so I can show you my legs. And then you also could do this seated on the edge of a chair or a bed. Winding up the chi. Point the palms behind you. Let your shoulders relax, but let your elbows drape out just slightly. Focus the breath into the belly. Standing like a mountain, a wide, rich, deep base, moving up to the top of the head, the point, the top of the golden pyramid. Focus the breath into the belly. For now, just focus on your own natural breath. And in our second set, we'll add in controlled breathing. Turn the palms forward, scoop out from the sides. Like you're tracing your arms around a giant sphere, giant ball. And begin to bring the hands closer, connecting out in front of the heart. And as you compress into a smaller ball between your hands, point your palms forward, connect at the thumb tips. Winding up the chi. Pressing the palms down. Let the fingertips lightly interlace, or you can even just connect the back of the hands. Pointing from below your belly, point towards your chest, to your head, opening up, unfolding, and then pulling the hands, chambering into the lower dantian, like you are embracing the area between the hips and the belly. Bring your hands out and let them move towards each other as they overlap and intersect, rising up along the spine, top of the head, a little gap between the palms, and as if you could have section pulling from your palms up through your spine. Open up the hands and release. Open up into the sky. And then gather the sky down, the crown, and then guide the hands down in front of the body, tracing the spine, crown to the brow, the throat, the heart, solar plexus, sacral, into the root. And now we're going to circulate through the legs, wrap around the hips, and press down the sides. And you can always make adjustments in your stance. Feet closer together is easier, seated even more so. Palms back. Just breathe and focus. You stand like a mountain. The body form, the body temple. Through the center of the body, from above and below, center line, golden thread, beam of light, connecting above the head, below the feet. From above the head and below the feet, a sphere surrounding the body in all directions. And begin, palms forward, gather, focus on the breath. Concentrate into the hands. Put your hands on the back of that little ball. Guide it down. Wind up. Bring the fingertips from pointing down towards your belly, towards your chest, towards your head. Open up as if gathering and receiving into your hands. And anchoring and pulling, connecting into the lower hub, seat of inner essence, physical power and health, connection to life, to the earth. And now begin to guide your hands up along the spine, palms overlapping, moving up through the body, through the heart, throat, crown, and opening up to the sky like a fountain shooting to the sky and pouring out in all directions around your body in a sphere, like a spout, and gathering from above the head, above where the hands could reach, a white beacon of light, spirit, consciousness, gathering into the crown, pouring down through the center, connecting into the root, and circulating down the legs. You can breathe with me or breathe at your own pace. Take extra breaths if you need them. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe through your fingers and your feet. Into your body. Up to your head. Breathe out through your body. Out your hands. Out your feet. Gather, concentrating to the spine, from the tailbone to the top of the head. Breathe into the center. Exhale. Turn out the palms. Deep breath in, gather. Exhale. Winding up the hands, winding up the chi. Inhale, gather into the hips. Exhale up the spine. Inhale from below your feet and your legs up into your head, up into your hands. Exhale out your head to the sky. Inhale the sky down into the head. Hold the breath. Scan down the body. Exhale into the earth. Inhale, gather. Exhale, wind up. Inhale, gather. Exhale up. Inhale from below, up into your hands. Up into your head. Exhale to the sky. Inhale the sky down into the head. Hold the breath and scan. Move your mind, your energy, all the way down into the root. Exhale, circulate into the legs, into the earth. And walk it in. And breathe. Two. And 3. Relax the breath. Standing vertically. Center line through the center of the body, through the spine, from above the head to below the feet, from below the feet, gathering in a golden pool, golden well, a golden ball of light below the feet, earth root. Above the head, well above the head, height of the ceiling or higher, white beacon of light. Connection to the cosmos, the heavens, higher self, super consciousness. Column of white light shining down around the circumference of the body. Sheath of white light. Spirit, consciousness. And below the feet, sheath, a column of golden light rising up, surrounding the body. Surrounded in circumference of the body. Above and below. From above and below, shooting out in all directions, surrounding the body, a radiant white and golden sphere of light. Spherical body. Fire flower Qigong. Exercise 1, pushing the sky. Relax and focus on your breath. Breathe into the stretches as you feel it. Open the palms, reach in to yourself. Open, gather and rise. Brushing our arms from below up into our personal space, our aura, guardian field, our buffer. Connect your awareness in lower abdomen, seed of vitality, Jing Qi, inner essence. Press down with the legs and reach up to a diagonal. Rooted below, gathered above. Focus in the heart, the middle dantian, seat of love. Passion, emotional intelligence, and wisdom. And now moving to a vertical stretch, match up the palms. And if you need to modify, you can even hold your arms down instead. Send your awareness up to the fingers, up through the body from below, the feet up. Vertical stretch, aligning the body in that center line, central column. Rounded above and below. Give you a side view of my hands, interlace the ring and middle fingers, leave the pinky, index, and thumbs connected like the sign for I love you. If your hands don't cooperate, then just leave your palms connected, fingers aligned. Lift up on the arms, lay the head back, unless you need to keep your head and neck neutral for whatever reasons you might have. Balance. But not. Chin down, side the head through the arms. Again, you can modify this. Can't reach all the way up. If you can, reach up, open up the shoulders, open up the hips, feet lightly pressing down, hands reaching up. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, interlace the fingers and melt down. Press the hands behind the head, thumbs in the soft tissue at the base of the skull. Align the spine, I'll give you a side view. The knees are bent lightly. Tuck the tailbone down just slightly. Feel the lumbar spine and lower back muscles relax. Lift the chin just about level, leaving the chin slightly tucked. Lengthen the back of the neck, the cervical vertebrae. And then bring pressure onto your middle back, thoracic spine. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, pressing your elbows out. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the chest, the arms, gentle or firm squeeze, like squeezing a sponge. And then relax forward, hands above the head. Either rock back onto your heels and bring your weight to the balls, or shift back, pressure to the front of the foot. Return the palms up. Instead of pushing directly above the head, we're going to roll the palms to a slight diagonal. Looking straight ahead is easiest on balance, or slightly down. You might look slightly up, or test your balance and look up at your hands. So push up onto the toes, squeeze the belly, squeeze the knees in, lengthen the body. Only do what you can. You could even be right here. You could be pressing down, but your awareness moving up. Open up the hands, point the index finger, and trace the space around your body, your buffer, your personal space. Fountain, that spout pouring down, circulating below the feet and into the root and sacral, gathering in the lower dantian, the lower hub, seat of vitality. Once again, reach in, reach across, give yourself a hug, and open up, rise. Press down with the legs, reach up with the arms, and then move into a vertical alignment and stretch. Match up the palms of the fingers if you can. Interlace the ring and middle finger, or just leave the hands connected and reach up and head back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chin down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax and melt down. Relax the breath. Take a side view, align the spine. Slight rock of the hip, top of the hip back. Bring the tailbone under slightly. Chin just about level. And then lock, gentle or firm. Squeeze back. Engaging, squeezing into the legs and the belly, the lower core. Chest and the back. The head and neck, and relax and release. Shift or rock back and weight to the balls of the foot. Pump. Hands above the crown. Roll the palms forward and pushing up at a slight diagonal away from the brow. Push the sky. Hold it up on the toes if you can. It's okay if you go right back down. And then separate. And big circle. Now we're going to do that 2 more times, and this time we're going to add in cleansing breath. And if this is very new to you, you might just breathe at your own pace. You might even take the breaths with me and then just breathe naturally afterwards. You might not be ready to hold your breath. It might be an easy fit and easy for you to control your breath. Just do what you can. Take extra breaths if you need them. Exhale. Gather deep breath in. Breathe from above your head, down through the body, into the feet, to the earth below your feet. Breathe from below your feet up to your head, to the sky. Breathe like a spout pouring out in all directions, all around you and down. Hold the breath. Reach in. Open, inhale, rise. Sink down, reach up, exhale. Inhale, vertical stretch. Hold the breath in if you can and let the head back, stretch. Chin down. Stretch. Exhale, release and melt down. Align the spine and lock. Hold the breath out if you can. Breathe if you need. Shift and rock. Inhale, push the sky. breath in. Open and point. Cleanse to center. Let's give you an extra breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold the breath out. Squeeze it out. Breathe if you need it. Open, inhale, rise. Move down, reach up, exhale. Inhale, breathe from the feet up to the head of the sky, fingers. Hold the breath in, lay the head back and stretch. Chin down. Exhale and melt. Tailbone, chin, shoulders. Squeeze the body, hold the breath out. Relax forward. Pump. Inhale, push the sky. Hold the breath, open up, and cleanse. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe from the top down. White light shining down through the body, connecting to the earth. Scoop with the hands. Draw life, nourishment, love, vitality up. All the way up to the top of the head and out and up. Exhale down and up. And then just relax and nourish for a moment. Free to wiggle the toes, move the legs, make adjustments. If you feel like you've had enough standing, you might find a seat where you can sit on the edge where the arms of the chair don't interfere. Maybe you have something without arms. Maybe you're comfortable to remain standing. As we move into energy flow, tracing pathways of connection, some of the vessels and meridian channels, the acupuncture system, guiding our awareness, focusing our concentration, focusing our attention on the feelings, sensations of the body, the fingers stretching, the feet planted, the spine standing tall, head reaching towards the sky. Begin to draw a figure eight to the body, as if your fingers could extend to your toes and pull up the front and inside of the legs, wrap around the hips like a belt, like a sash, and through the center between the hips, point towards your lower back. Now let your mind and your fingers point, your awareness to move up along the spine, along the back, between the shoulder blades, back of the neck, all those tension points, all the way up to the top of the head, the crown, touching the sky, going down the front, gathering to the area around and through the hips, weaving and intersecting through the lower abdomen as we connect the pathway of circulation through the legs and body, and the circulation that orbits the spine with the breath. You can breathe at your own pace or breathe with me. Extra breaths if you need them. Switching to deep nasal breathing. If you can't breathe through your nose, you can breathe like sipping through a straw. That'll help us slow down the breath. Exhale, point your mind, your fingers to your toes. Breathe from the feet up into the abdomen. Hold your awareness around the hips and lower abdomen and weave through the center, through your spine, sacrum area, lumbar spine. Exhale up along the spine to the top of your head. Inhale from above the head, top of the head down into the belly. Connect and weave through the center, around the hips too, strengthening your physical core. Weaving together like a figure eight, like this infinity symbol. Exhale down the backs of the legs. Breathe from below your feet, gather. Golden love, magnetic energy, soul rising, nourishment gathered. Exhale up the spine, white light, electric, spirit, breath. Inspiration, rising to the head. Gather from the breath, pouring down the front. Weaving together through the center. Down the back. Releasing any excess, anything that's outdated, anything that's ready to be completed, down the legs into the earth. Merge and flow with the infinite, in, around, and through the body. Gather. Weave together. Exhale up the spine and down the back. Inhale up the front and down into the belly. Weave and flow. Cycles of life, birth, death, transformation, rebirth. Below the feet, golden pool, golden well. Draw up into the abdomen. Weave that golden ball of light through and around the hips, beating a white light down the back. Exhale, white light up the spine. As white light pours down, gather gold and love from the breath into the belly. Weave through the center. As white light shines down, connect into the earth root below your feet. Gather. Weave together. Circulate. Gather. Weave together. And circulate. Inhale up. Like a fountain shooting to the sky. Open up. Exhale. Interlace the fingers. If you're giving someone a boost, you can have your hands in front of your lower abdomen, lap, or better if you can, have them behind you, fingers interlace. Bend at the knees, pump and flex the spine, a little bit like yoga cat-cow. As we pluck the string. Tuck the head and tailbone forward, rounding the back. Clasp the hands together behind you, and point the tailbone back and the head back, chest forward. Only go as extreme as you can comfortably. The less you bend the knees, the less flexibility. It's okay, just be where you are, what you can. And breathe at your own pace, or breathe with me. Pump and flex the spine. Inhale. Exhale, tuck forward. Inhale, arc back. Exhale, tuck forward. Inhale, arc back. Connect above the head, below the feet, all the way up, all the way down, surrounding the body, white and gold light, spirit and soul, electromagnetic, breath, energy, sky, earth. Exhale, tuck forward. Empty out. Breathe if you need it. Inhale one more time, mark back. Exhale, come upright neutral. Relax the breath. As we move into heaven, human earth, connecting above and below, through life, through the body, the heart, and mind. 3 key dimensions of human experience: mind awareness, heart love, body essence, life, vitality. Once again, if you need to, you can have your arms in front for this. Less important to be extreme, more important to find your natural threshold. What is enough, and maybe a little bit past, a little bit beyond, if you're up to it, but not too far, too fast, too soon. Challenging enough that it makes a difference. Not going too easy, unless that's where you are right now. It needs to be easy and light. Do that. Begin to forward fold, rotating in the hips. If your arms are behind you, only go down as deep as you can in front, and only reach up as far behind you, up as you can. Instead, you could have your arms in front and just do a forward fold from there. As we lower the head, as we bend in half, even if it's not very far, it's less important to be extreme. Connect to your awareness from your back to the sky, from your front down into the earth. Breathe slow, deep, gentle in the belly. And there's a breathing sequence and a series of awarenesses to be had. But for now, just feel the stretch. Invite your thighs to relax. Invite the hips to relax. You might find that as you relax and breathe, you might be able to go a little bit further, but again, find that threshold. What feels right today. Not too far, too hard, or too soon. In all those cycles, if we rush the completion, we might have to go back and do it again. It's like we experience cycles of things in our lives. If we rush the transformation, we might, again, have to repeat a cycle. Or we might miss the window of that rebirth. Now, butt to the earth, head to the sky, only squat as deep as you can. You can stay high and light and easy. And if you're seated, just make adjustments. Flowing up from the earth, arms floating up like water, legs lengthening, roll the shoulders back. And if you need to, this is a good modifier right here if you can't reach your arms up. But if you can, reach the arms up to the sky. And now imagine yourself supported and tethered between the sky and the earth. Focused beam of light from a white beacon of light above the head that can't be reached by the fingers. Concentrated stream, golden thread from below the feet up through the body. Grounded, pressing down gently, elevated, rising up, stretching, relax the breath. Anytime you need to change your posture, you can do that at any time. You can also twist and sway and move a little bit. And now imagine that you could reach well above your head, your hands, and gather yourself into this highest version, perspective of yourself. And trusting in your life's natural flow, whatever is the right time for at this time as we guide this higher self, higher awareness, spirit, source, divine consciousness, cosmic connection, whatever your thing is. As we guide and flow through the mind and the heart, the body, as we bridge and connect heaven, human, earth, rooted in the earth root below the feet, carrier of our destiny, standing tall, trusting in the natural process of our own life journey, having the wisdom, patience, the wherewithal to allow the most natural flow and outcome, our experience, birth, death, transformation, rebirth. Release the fingers behind the back, or hold them in front. You can breathe at your own pace or breathe with me. You can take extra breaths if you need them. You can make adjustments in the feet. Might not be used to standing so much. Feel free to do what you need to do. Take a moment, make adjustments in the body. Inhale. Exhale down through your body into the earth. Inhale from below your feet, the earth, to the body, to the sky above the head. Forward fold only as deep as you can. Exhale from the sky down into the earth. Send your awareness below your feet, even if your head's not pointing that way. Inhale from below your feet up into the abdomen. From your lower abdomen to your back, exhale out the back to the sky. Inhale from the sky into your back, to your lower back. From the lower back to the abdomen, breathe through the legs, the head, the feet into the earth. Breathe from above and below and meet in the belly. Concentrate in the abdomen. Exhale from the abdomen and the lower back, out the back, down the front, into the earth, up to the sky. Breathe all the way up, all the way down. Breathe all the way up, all the way down. Exhale. Gather one more big deep breath into the belly. Sit and release. Head to the sky, butt to the earth. Exhale, only go as deep as you can. Inhale, the earth rising up. Sky pouring down. Reach up, exhale out the fingers and the head to the sky. Inhale the sky down through the fingers of the head, all the way down into the feet. Exhale out the feet into the earth, into the center of the earth. The breath, exhale, body becoming heavy. Inhale from the earth up, all the way up to the top of the head, to the fingers. Exhale into the sky. Send your awareness up above the hands. Gather your awareness, your breath, your hands into a beacon of light above the head. Exhale and guide yourself down. Receiving the heart, the mind, the body, into earth, life, existence. Relax the breath, relax the body. Make any adjustments that you need to. Be seated or standing, light and easy. And now move into some final concentrations and some connections. There's all kinds of networks and paths and circuits running through the body, through the physical body, and through fluid exchange, and through gas exchange, through soft tissues, and through bone and bone marrow, through blood, breath. A sense of inner essence, vitality, health. a greater power of love that transcends and moves beyond chemical feeling of emotion. To mind awareness, as we concentrate ourselves in various areas, create various connections to balance, to unify and harmonize. So we may be in the highest alignment. You really can't get it wrong. You can't miss it. You can't break it. But we also can shift from challenging, difficult journeys into smooth, graceful, timely, sequential experiences. And activating the hands, you can clap or rub the hands together. Focus the breath into the belly. Open up the hands like holding a ball between the hands, concentrating in the heart space. And it doesn't matter which one does which. One hand pointing towards your perineum, towards the tip of the pelvic bone, between the pelvic bone and the tailbone, connecting with the area above the head. And if you like to, you can place your hands directly on your body, or you can let them hover a little bit. Either way, just connecting from the tailbone to the top of the head, the crown, all the way through the spine to the tailbone. Feet planted, rooted in the earth. Spine, head elevated, reaching to the sky. Letting the mind relax, letting go of the need to survive, trusting in the body's natural ability to take care of us, surrendering. Leaving the hand at the root, bring the hand down towards the forehead, or if you like to, you can place it behind your head in the soft tissue, top of the cervical vertebrae, base of the skull, connecting into the brain, mind awareness, into the root, without needing to know all the details and how everything happens when it happens. Trusting in our inner impulses, our true inner guidance, beyond desire, beyond judgment, beyond conditions, expectation. Now let the lower hand rise to the area between the hips, below the belly button, the sacral area, top of the lower dantian, lower hub. Let that upper hand move, pointing towards the base, the neck at the throat. Again, you could place your hands directly on your body, or you can let them hover, or you could just use your mind to connect this pathway, circuit, connection between the throat and the belly. These aren't mutually exclusive, and you can connect any of these areas to any other area, because they're all connected, integrated. Just taking this moment to concentrate our awareness into this passion, purpose of life, the belly, enjoyment with throat, expression, creative power. And then now raise the lower hand to the area of the solar plexus below the rib cage, and one hand in the heart, connecting in the middle, dantian, connecting the solar plexus, seat of personal power, with the heart, seat of truth, light and love. You can again place your hands directly on the body part, or you can just let the hands hover. Focus the breath into the belly. Now, place both hands on the heart as we center into the heart, center point in the center line, the center of the sphere. And Relax your arms, final circulations. Reach out to the side, deep breath in, gather from all around you up. Pouring down through a funnel above the head, through the body. From below the feet, a fountain shooting up to the sky. Open up like a spout pouring out in all directions. Gather. Connect and breathe into the heart. And if you're in a sweet spot, stay there. If you're done, you're prepared to conclude. Just allowing ourselves to take with us what is for us today, to leave behind what is not. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I'm Andy with OnPath Healing Arts. You can visit me at OnPath.health to sign up for free Zoom sessions in moving meditation and guided meditation. We've had a fixed schedule for a while, for several months, and now it's going to be a little more free form. And so those updates will happen through Zoom emails once you're registered, and initially through the email from OnPath. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, and share, and comment, and all those good things. And if this wasn't for you, thanks for trying it out, and I hope you find something that is for you. There's all kinds of great things out there, great ways to create a deeper experience and relationship with ourselves. And when we strengthen that, then whatever degree that we have relationships and work and family and things like that, and our life experience, that becomes a lot easier and a lot smoother when we take some time to be with ourselves. Thanks for coming out to play, sharing in the energy, experience. Peace and love.